So this right here is why I keep saying a tank is inevitable.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
Whether you want to tank or not, it is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're gonna look at this chart, okay? Because I thought this was a really interesting chart, and we'll see where our San Antonio Spurs are on it. Now, before we talk about that, really quick, if you guys want to support the channel, look at this. Look at this, brand new. I said this before, but this was reserved, and if you were on any of my live streams, you know it was. This design was actually reserved for Josh Primo, so I wasted quite a bit of money on it. And he screwed up, like literally I had it finished like a couple days before he went and screwed up and got in trouble. But hey, you know what? It's okay. It's Devin Vassell's now. Also, just to keep in mind, I'm gonna have more Devin stuff. He was next up anyway. It was gonna be after that design, so I just said, hey, you can have it. You can have it, Devin. I know Primo had it, but yeah, you can have it. You deserve it. He's him, as you can see. All right, so yeah, I had a long day. I was just about to shout out my merch again. I'm just gonna keep this in here. All right, so let's look at this. So starting 5 net ratings. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this up. Actually, let's do it in another tab. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so we can see here scoring margin per 100 offensive possessions during the 2022-23 season. And here are all the starters. Now we're going to look at the starters first, and then we'll look at the bench. So where is the San Antonio Spurs? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're right behind the Atlanta Hawks. Big shout out to DeJounte Murray. We're right behind the Atlanta Hawks, right there with the Magic. Strangely enough, above the Nuggets. That's weird. And I don't know how long this is going to hold, even with the Cavs. And we can go all the way down, and we can see some teams that we probably expect to get better as the season go on. That would be the Timberwolves. I would say maybe the Lakers, probably. God, they're low. Look at that. Hold on. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Come on, Lakers. What the heck is going on with y'all? Hold on. Can I show? -26 starters. God, that's awful. But yeah, as we can see, we're right there with the Hawks and Magic, which is not too bad. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. This is why we're going to tank regardless, because I've said this so many times, but some fans seem to believe that we have a really good bench. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can see here that we're -10. We're just behind the Pistons bench, the Warriors bench, which is kind of wild, and the Wizards bench. So we're really low, but the Warriors can at least make up for that with their +23 starters. But the Spurs, we cannot. Okay, with +7, -10 bench, you're not really making up for it. Now, I've said this already, and I'm just going to continue saying this. Not only is our bench pretty bad, not to say that the players individually are bad, okay? I like KBD, I like all of that. Our bench is continuously changing each game because Pop is also trying to actively tank. That's my take. But with that being said, the thing is our bench is only going to get worse. I expect the San Antonio Spurs to go ahead and trade off not DeJounte Murray. We already did that. Doug McDermott, Josh Richardson. I expect those guys to be gone. Like, I think that the Spurs, when the price is right, they're going to go ahead and make a swing, and it's just going to make our bench even worse. Now, I know that this is all short term, okay? So I'm not really upset about it. I think that this is the right way to kind of go with it. But in the big scheme of things, it's going to matter much more the years down the line. But I just wanted to throw that out there because a lot of people that think that the San Antonio Spurs are super efficient and all that, yeah, we're decent. Like, as far as starters, like we're better than average, but as far as bench, we're bottom of the pack. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. And regardless of what the San Antonio Spurs do this season, I don't think that this will get any better, especially with the competition getting tougher. I don't really see a future where our Spurs, at least this season, okay, a future where this Spurs team in particular like takes such a big leap to the point where we're like in the top of this pack or anything. Well, I think it's only going to get worse as the season goes on. But just wanted to throw that out there just so you guys can see. And another thing to point out, and I just want to point this out with you guys. Can you look at this? Look at this. The Bucks, man. Good God. You got a +35 starting. Oh my God. And you got a +5 bench. Oh, they should win the championship. They're probably going to win the championship. And the Grizzlies, oh man, this is pretty nice. But it's only starting off. Okay, things are going to get tougher. Okay, but I think especially for the San Antonio Spurs, it's going to get worse because we're going to make some more trades. And we're probably going to feed. Funny enough, we're probably going to feed these bench players, or at least our vets, to teams that are, you know, competing for a championship. I personally would send off Jakob too to the Warriors. I think that would be a really good move. And I know people ask this, so I'm just throwing it out there. And Josh Richardson, Doug McDermott, I wouldn't mind sending them off to the Nets. But I'm not going to get too into that. But that is weird. -0.1. I didn't even notice that before. Nets suck, but the Lakers suck even more. Good God, dude. Anyways, I'll get with you guys later. I went a little tangential on this one. I'm so you guys have no idea. I'm so tired. Can you see my eyes? I'm so tired. It's a long day. I'll get with you guys later. You want to support the channel? Please do. Clan the Merch Fan and all that good stuff. I'm going to sleep. Bye.